Good day, my friends. Welcome to what is actually going to be a few online battles. And I'm actually fighting this one under my very first ever gamertag sort of thing, Old Dirty Snake. Which may sound very perverted, but it's actually just a combination of the Wu-Tang Clan and Metal Gear Solid, as Old Dirty Bastard, a member of the Wu-Tang Clan, and Snake from Metal Gear Solid, combined created Old Dirty Snake. Not my best name, if I'm honest, but hey, I was only 16, just getting into SOCOM 2, my first ever online game. Old Dirty Snake arose. Anyway, to my build, which is 4 units of Bestigor Herd. They are my front line. They're going to be the charging in, death, armor piercing, dealing super death force. And then over on the flank, I've got another super death dealing force, which is actually an extreme version because they are Minotaurs. I've got one with great weapons and one normal one. I've also got my Beast Lord back here on a chariot. He's going to be looking to charge around, do some damage with that big old ugly boar. And then a Gorbel is leading the charge on this side. So this is like the main brunt of my army that's supposed to look like it's my entire army. So they're just going to barrel straight towards the enemy army. The Bestigor Herd are going to be put in a locked group and just told to attack whatever the hell they want. And then the very obvious flanking attack of the Minotaur is going to come through the trees there and coming from the side. But I've got another cheeky flanking force hidden away over here. 3 units of Centaurs, 2 with great weapons and 1 with throwing axes. They're going to come in out of nowhere. A Vanguard deployed them behind the enemy. So they're thinking, oh, he's going to flank me with these Minotaurs. God, so obvious. And then these boys are going to come out and absolutely ruin everyone's life. So that's the game plan with this build. Dark Elves have some Dark Riders hidden over in the trees here, which I've just spotted. So he's probably no doubt spotted my Minotaurs as well. Or Minotaurs, as everyone will probably tell me to say. And then the main bulk of the Dark Elf army is actually very infantry heavy. He's got 2 units of Black Ark Corsairs, 1 unit of Witch Elves, and 2 units of Harganeth Executioners. So a very dangerous front line, lots of killing power on there. Behind them, he's got 3 units of Shades, just the normal ones. But they're, of course, invisible to me at the moment. I didn't even know they were there. And then behind them, 3 units of Dread Spears for all his anti-Narge needs. And then Malekith, who is facing in the wrong direction, is his general. And then 1 more unit hidden in the trees over here. Some Cold One Dread Knights. A very powerful, dangerous cavalry. I would keep an eye out for them, but they're hidden in the trees, so I didn't know they were there. Now, the whole thing about this video, I'm going to show you 3 online battles in this video. I'm going to be honest, none of them are very good. They're not great battles, and this is kind of the point I wanted to illustrate about why it's kind of difficult to get online battles for YouTube, to put up good battles to entertain you people. And very often on my online battles, people say, oh, your opponent wasn't that good, blah, 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 blah. And I agree, some of the time. Some of the opponents really aren't that great. Because they do things like this. You'll see here. So I've got my Centaurs coming up behind this army. He's sending all 3 of his spear units to go and engage them. Cool. Go and send the anti-large after the cavalry. Clever. Cool. But you've only got 3 anti-large units and you sent them all over there. And there's 2 units of Minotaurs coming around your flank about to completely obliterate everything back here. So it's these kind of rookie mistakes that make people very easy to beat, basically. And they're new players. It's fine. It's all good. New players should play online. It's how you get better. It's all good. But the problem is that Total War has no matchmaking system. There's no skill level matchmaking system. The number 1 player ranked on the leaderboards could get matched with the very last player on the leaderboards. Like, that's how stupid it is. Which is just really bad for a competitive online game. And so, as someone who's trying to capture exciting battles to show you people, it's very difficult. Because of the 10 online games that I play, maybe 1 will be perhaps usable as a battle replay to show you. And then 6 of them will be new players that just get absolutely crushed. And if there are any better players that you face, they very often do lots of general sniping and lord sniping and all that sort of stuff, which makes it very boring and unfun to play. So it's kind of a difficult one to really get any good battles for. And I guess that's why a lot of other Total War YouTubers ask people to send them replays and then just show other people's replays, which I'd never really liked the idea of doing that. I've never really understood it myself for my channel, but I don't know, do people like that sort of thing? Would you like it if I covered other people's replays and just went through them? I am curious. And honestly, I'm toying with the idea of just stopping doing online battles because it's not enjoyable to have to go through 10 boring battles to get 1 good one. So I'm either toying with the idea of just stopping or just playing friends and people that I know how to play the game. I've also got the Discord that I plan to get going, which is going to be basically for the online community, for people who want to get into online, who want to get good online battles without all the bullshit that can go on. Although the bullshit is a lot less now. They've actually countered a lot of the problems that online did have, so Now you can't faction switch at the last second, because when you do change faction, it resets the timer to a minute. So last minute faction changes, can't do that anymore, so that's good. They've also added in unit caps, so you can only have, I think, 6 of the same unit, which is good. That's the same as like competitive online, so that makes spamming a lot less likely, you know, spamming chariots or anything. My opponent here, I've already talked about this battle at all. My opponent here, you can see he's new because he's used a spell kind of the wrong way through this crowd when he could have done damage. So just these little things you can tell. This guy's not a terrible player. He's definitely better than the next 2 replays you're going to see, but it's just these mistakes and missed opportunities that really add up and can work against you. Like at the start, he could have turned his shades around and absolutely blasted my centaurs, and they would have got gunned down really quick because they have no armor. So that was kind of a missed opportunity as well. Sending the anti-large, sending the spear units after them is just completely pointless because they're going to outrun all of those anyway. He should have kept his spears back, defended the minotaurs, and then used some other stuff to get rid of the centaurs, like the shades. But anyway, yeah. Online is a bit of a grey area for me at the moment because I do kind of enjoy it, but at the same time, because it's so difficult to get online battles that are fun and exciting to show you, it's kind of putting me off. And I don't want to have anything on the channel that makes me go, oh, I've got to do this for the channel, oh, I've got to get an online battle, god, oh, it's a chore. I don't want to have to ever feel like that with any video that I make. So it's either I stop doing online battles, or I maybe start playing friends and people I know can play the game, or maybe I replace my online competitive stuff with other games. I'm not sure what, but maybe that's something I'll do anyway. But still, for now, online battles, grey area, not sure, we'll see. I'd like to keep doing them. Let me know how you feel about it, because my online battles aren't like the biggest view puller of my channel by any means, and I know some people would miss them, but would they really be that missed? It's a difficult time for the channel. It's a transitional time, potentially. I want to improve my online. That's basically what it is. I want to improve my online battles, or just not do them, because I can't do them good enough. Another unturned spell there, and Blade Wind on the centaurs, which is kind of silly when you got 2 units of minotaurs stood next to each other that would quite easily be finished off by a Blade Wind, I think. So another missed opportunity there, but my opponent's done his best. As I said, he's probably quite a new player. I'm going to hide all the names of the people in these battles because I'm not trying to embarrass anyone with this. I'm just trying to make a point. This is all from yesterday. All these battles are from yesterday. I played about 6 or 7 battles with this build. I was trying to show off the build. I wanted to get a great battle with this build. There's no magic in this build, actually, which is kind of, you know, a bit questionable, I know, in Warhammer 2, because magic is a very powerful resource. But I like to try and win without it, because I'm an idiot. But yeah, it's a fun build to use that kind of obvious flank to make people think you're just going to do that obvious flanking maneuver and then surprise them with that cheeky centaur flank. So, pretty fun build. I've had some fun using it. And I did actually intend to talk more about the battle than I have done. I've kind of got off on one about the trials and tribulations of a YouTuber. First world problems, eh? In other news, I'll probably be dropping some Vermintide 2 content on the channel. We'll see how it goes down. I'll drop more than one video. It won't just be a recommended video. It'll be some actual videos on how to get good at the game and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm curious to test the waters with some other games and see how people react to it. Anyway, a second online battle here. Very much the same build. I've spread myself out a little bit though to avoid too much missile damage. Got the cheeky, sneaky flanking centaurs coming around. And this high elf army, it's not a high elf army, it's a wood elf army. And they are, well, a mess, to be honest. It's just completely random units. Just like one unit of everything, almost. Sisters of the Thorn, Wild Riders, Dryads. Got some Wildwood Rangers in there, 2 Dragons. It's all just a bit random. And he's charging up with his missile units, of all things. Don't know why he's charging towards my Bastigar herd with his missiles. Cool, no worries. But yeah, if you're thinking about getting into online and you think you're not good enough, then hopefully this video will give you some inspiration to realize that you really don't have to be that good to get into online. Just get in there and try it. Alright, you might suck and you might get crushed, but hey, you'll probably, well, you should learn something from it. And you'll get better, and then you'll be better at online. When I first started playing online, I was fucking terrible. I was probably as bad as this guy, maybe worse, who knows. And back when I started playing online, there wasn't any guides like I've done now, or Party Elite's done now, or anyone's done now, or Ninja Hunt. These things weren't around. This was all just, Heir of Carthage. I just watched Heir of Carthage online battles, and that's how I learned to play the game. So, you people have got lucky. You people have got it easy. You've got me trying to help you, and all the other people trying to help you. So, don't be afraid to just have a go. And to this end, I have a Discord server, which I'm going to finally announce right now. I didn't really plan to do it in this video, but I'm going to do it, because screw it, why not? It's basically for people who want to play online against other human players who want to get better. And you can do this in this Discord server, hopefully. I've got rules set in place, so there shouldn't be any cheese, there should be no goon squads, there should be no spamming of anything. You can just join a room, try to find someone who also wants to just have an online battle. You could do 1v1, 2v2, 3v3, whatever, just so people can learn from each other. And maybe if you're better at the game, you could go in there and try to teach a newer player if you're into that sort of thing. Or if you're two new players, you can play against each other and maybe try and examine what you both did wrong and what you did right, and try to learn from things, basically. Don't just play a battle, lose, and then go, oh shit, I lost, oh well. Watch the replay, figure out why you lost, learn who beat who, learn where you could have won, learn what opportunities you missed, all that stuff. I want it to be a learning place. I want a place where people can get better online and not get absolutely slaughtered like this and surrounded by beastmen. Last thing you ever want to be is surrounded by fucking beastmen. I do love the beastmen have grown on me a lot. They've become a very favoured faction of mine. Very aggressive, very brutal, very overpowering, dominating. Awesome. For this reason, you can just charge into enemies and just absolutely mow through them. So these wood elves have been absolutely violated by my beastmen. But yeah, Discord. I'll drop the link in the description. If you want to join it, come in, have a look, have a go, see what's up. I'll try to get in there myself, play some games with people, maybe play some 2v2s, 3v3s. Another announcement. Again, I didn't really plan to say this in this video, but I'm going to do it anyway. Streaming. I've moved into a new place. I will be able to stream now. Finally, I have decent internet that can stream with just me on it, no one else trying to steal it. It's going to be good. So I'm going to start looking to stream. I'm going to do a few for patrons first of all, just to get back into the swing of streaming, because I used to do it for Evolve and Battlefield a lot, but I haven't done it for a long time, so I'm not sure if I can still do it. It's not really a difficult thing to do, but you get the idea. Fighting against the Chaos here. I've got my Minotaurs with great weapons, stabbing up some armoured trolls. Got some Minotaurs smashing some Chosen. There is a fair amount of Chosen around, so I've got to be careful of those. My Beast of Gore getting into everything. This guy's just charged at me. Here comes my surprise Centaur attack. It's going to come and absolutely ruin the back of this front line. A few War Dogs trying to get in the way. War Dogs? This isn't Rome 2. War Hounds. Lovely. Centaurs are great weapons, very powerful, especially against these heavily armoured units. These Chaos Marauders have no chance. Trolls are gone. These Chosen are going to put up a fight. But again, not a fantastic player, this one. Just going to churn through him with the build. He's got himself a chariot, which is always dangerous, but not going to do a lot with it. So yeah, streaming, Discord, online battles. There's a lot going on with the channel right now. Oh, and I wanted to ask as well, in terms of streaming, what would you like to see me stream? What are people interested in? Obviously, Total War is going to be people's first answer, of course. But I spend so much time in Total War, it'd be nice to not do some Total War sometimes. I would play some Total War in streams sometimes, but I'd also like to play some other games just to get away from Total War because I spend so much time in the damn game. I like to play other games, and I like to share other games. So if you're one of those people that does like to watch streams, what sort of games do you like to watch? Do let me know, I'm curious. In other news, what else is news? The guides, High Elves will be next. I've just done the Tomb King's Guide, of course, so I'm going to be looking to get the High Elves out now. And then the Lizard Men, yes, they will be done. I can't even tell you how many comments I get asking for those two fucking guides. Yes, I'm obviously going to do them. And I'm not just going to do all the other factions and then just leave out two of the biggest ones. Come on now. And then, of course, when Norska comes out, I'll drop Norska as well. Because I love Norska. What can I say? I cannot wait for Norska to get back in the game. And then I'm just going to make some horrible Norska builds and just try to steamroll everyone online. I want to be good with Norska, at least. I want to be champion of Norska. Anyway, this Chaos player has been truly failed by my sneaky cheeky flanking Centaur army. The Chosen are holding on really well, to be fair. These ones aren't. And Sigvold is holding up. He's still got really good health, considering he's got 3 units on him. Water Beast. Probably got that regeneration, I suppose. Gonna get my Beast Lord into him now, though, and that will surely put an end to this army. So there we go. I thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this in some fashion. It's not obviously a typical online battle or even an exciting battle to watch, but I like to let you people know what's going on in the world of my channel, as you are invested in watching it. I appreciate not everyone gives a shit, and that's fine. That's completely fine. Bastards, I'll kill you. Still, these Chosen with great weapons are refusing to go down. There we go. Starting to waving out. A unit of Minotaurs in the back should get rid of them. Sigvold's routed. And that is going to be all she wrote. I thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. I'll see you in the future.